Oh, no. Of my character sheet? He said in the Skype chat that he
We're
did
here.
it.
We're now live. Good
Bye-bye.
morning, good afternoon, and good evening. How's everyone doing? Hope you're having a good time. Welcome to the Knight's Table. This is our first session. Everyone, how are you doing? How is life?
Not too bad.
Hi.
Hi.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Are you guys excited?
Yep.
I am really excited. Kind of slightly nervous, but we'll do fine.
It's
We'll
been
do
too many years since I roleplayed.
Too many years. Dear goodness.
Oh,
So,
God,
yeah.
I could tell you about my adventures.
You could.
You could tell you
I had
many
a binder.
exploits.
To give you an
Oh, man.
idea on my background of role-playing history, I had a binder that was filled with characters I rolled up from about 15 different systems.
That's a lot of systems there.
We did a lot, and the even better part was they weren't just one-shots. We had continuing stories on all of them. My former DM back home was amazing. he kept us in track. He was brilliant, and I know you're going to be just fine.
Well, just so you know, I fill my own shoes.
But I'm just saying, I don't know where he came up with ideas from. He was just phenomenal. I was
Movies, TV shows, internet,
Book.
books,
like,
life.
shit.
Yes. Well, anything interesting been happening in life, man?
Stuff that I'll talk about after tonight because it's really kind of actually depressing.
Oh, okay. We'll talk about that later.
But I'll talk about it because after we're done here, I will be streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, you will.
Yes, because I do need to raise money.
Ah.
Work gave me 8 hours this upcoming week.
They only gave you 8.
Damn.
Yeah.
I can do it. I believe in the power of me.
Yeah.
8
Well,
hours
like-
is not paying rent.
Yeah.
Did you at least get your car inspected yet?
I don't want to talk about that either. TJ might No.
That answers my
Ludwig!
question.
Yes.
How about yourself? How's life been, man?
Yeah, not too bad. Actually, been working on D&D stuff on my own for my IRL group.
Nice.
That's been pretty much eating up my free time lately. And I started playing Ark last evening. That's fun. I keep getting killed by raptors, the bastards.
You keep getting killed by raptors.
It's so easy. You just use a pike and shove it in their face.
When they sneak up on me when I'm just like walking, I was like, "Roop-a-doo," then out of fucking nowhere, there's a raptor that's chewing my hand.
Okay.
And then
so
he shits himself.
Their AI goes berserk whenever you move, so the best way to combat as a raptor is literally stand still and shove your fist down their gob. There have been so many times where I've stayed alive because all I've done is a raptor comes up out of nowhere. I'm like, I'm putting up the dukes, and I win.
Oh, goodness.
It won't see you if you don't move.
That's a T-Rex.
No,
and
That's
that
a
doesn't
AI
look like that.
Tyrannosaurus.
I know,
The
but
AI just doesn't go berserk because for whatever reason, as soon as you start moving in Ark, the AI just goes.
The other thing it liked doing to me was it liked putting me in spawn points where a Dillo was right next to me, so I would spawn, be blind, and then die.
The best coast for that to not happen is Southwestern. It's the best. So you want like South Spawn 1.
I'm surprised you know these things.
I don't know what anybody's
South
talking
Spawn
about.
1.
I was tribe leader. I was tribe leader of a 30-strong tribe before the admin was bought out and I was booted and
Oh.
deleted from the server. So
That's a story. We'll get to that shortly. Ludwig, I have one question for you.
Yes.
Have you opened borders yet?
They're never open. They won't be open, and TJ probably paid you to ask me that.
no, I
Nope.
did not. Yo, speaking of which, can
Can
I
I
roll?
propose loop borders then?
Loot borders?
Looped
Yes.
borders.
Oh dear.
Can I roll to open borders on his pocket?
No. Not yet. We're not playing just yet. So Major, how about yourself? How have you been?
Pretty good. I had a very interesting morning. I woke up at 3 a.m. because I was really excited for this.
I saw that.
Yeah, I was up at 3 a.m. and I logged online onto my onto Ark, and I was just like, I'm going to see what this asshole's doing because he's ignoring me whenever I message him, and then I get booted from the server. I'm like, okay, I could have shot you in your stinking face. Like, I snuck up. Like, we had a compound, a massive compound, and I basically just snuck in and was like sitting there right out front of the door with a gun, and I was just like, I could shoot or I could try and talk to you. I'll try and talk to you. So he rocks up in at the door, sees me, closes it slowly, and I'm like, on voice chat, hey, dude, I want to talk. And he just comes out with a shotgun, goes BAM! And I'm like, okay, I guess we're not talking. And then kick from the server.
It seems negotiations went poorly.
Yeah. I learned nothing.
Somebody rolled a 1 on her first impression.
Persuasion check failed.
Well, I wanted to just talk to him. Like, I didn't want to, like, have a fuss, and I was just like, yo, dude, I'm sorry. Whatever I did that pissed you off, I'm sorry. Can I have my tribe back? And, yep.
Ark is a silly game.
I love it. The only problem is assholes.
Oh, man. TJ, how about yourself? How are you doing?
Very
I'm doing
interesting.
good. I'm doing shit right now, but it's seemingly holding up, hopefully.
Okay. All right.
If the call suddenly drops, you know what to blame.
I will blame Obama.
Actually, no, the call won't drop because it's hosted at Zoom, not by me.
I'll still blame Obama.
So it won't drop.
Did he freeze up?
I think he just froze up.
At least.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, so we're going.
I
to
know you're fucking with me.
No. You
Oh,
froze for a
your
second.
video and sound key was freezing up there.
Yeah, it was freezing up there for a second. We'll blame your ISP and Obama because
Blame
we
Batman.
Damn it,
can.
Obama!
Batman. Or is it Batman?
Obama cares, or does he?
Oh, excuse me.
I see what you
Bless you.
did there. Oh my goodness. Anyways, are you guys ready?
No.
Yes.
No?
Nervous, but yes.
And I need to say...
You're nervous! I gotta run the world!
Yes, and I get
I
to
need
run
to send
rampant
you,
in that world. It makes me nervous.
Alright, any quick questions before we start going into this?
Can
Did
I
I
have a
need
Holy
to send you
Avenger?
my character sheet?
As long as you have it, you're fine.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
if I personally have a Holy Avenger, it's cool? Okay, awesome.
No,
Can we
you
find
don't.
a town in open borders?
Can you find a what in open borders?
A town and propose open borders.
If it has close borders.
Okay.
I roll to destroy their border wall.
You want to destroy?
I cast magic
I think that's
missile at
called
the
war.
No.
I think that's
sounds
called
very
war.
polite.
Remember, Ludwig, we love you.
Oh,
I would call it
man.
suicide.
And we wouldn't do this otherwise. If we didn't like you, we just wouldn't talk to you.
Oh dear.
That's my solution.
Hey,
I
he
don't
doesn't
think I
like
did talk
me,
to
and
you.
he still talks to me.
Oh my
I
goodness.
again.
Well, anyways, you guys are all in the town of Erin, a place that is known for its words. Words are really hard. Economy based on hunting and things of that nature. We'll get into that later. But right now, there is a certain dragonborn hauling in a thief into a guild hall known as the Third Line. Ludwig, why don't you go ahead and describe your character for us?
Yes. We are dealing with Wynn, the paladin of Bahamut. He is 8 feet tall, silver skin, pale blue eyes, very muscular build. Actually, let's see here.
He's 8 feet tall.
They are
That
huge. Dragonborn are huge, man.
That is a tall dragonborn.
I literally rolled a max height on the thingamadoodad.
Okay, so
Yeah.
your character's huge.
Huge.
Awesome. And
Awesome.
what color are the scales on yours?
Silver.
Silver. Yes.
Tiny.
That is-
And then you have a little picture right there.
Yeah.
Awesome. And TJ, go ahead and describe your character to us.
My character is a 15-year-old male at 5 feet tall, 120 pounds. He has blue eyes and about a slight tan skin that looks absolutely horrid from his background. His hair is a dirty blonde.
Okay. And then, what's your character's name again? It's really hard to pronounce. Erdnand Edwulf or something.
I believe his video is frozen up.
Or
again.
maybe his video's frozen up again. Okay. Time to check his thing. Erdnand Edwulf. I'm going to call him Erd. So, when you are dragging Erd into here, what do you do upon entering? There is a woman over behind a counter inside of what basically looks like a tavern, but you know it to be a guild hall called the Third Line. And as soon as you enter, she looks over, a bit quizzically, and says, "Okay, so you're here to post a job, or do we have new recruits?"
Why am I dragging the thief again?
Because he tried to steal from you and you caught him.
I tried opening borders on his pocket.
That.
And why am I dragging him to the guild hall then, rather than to the?
I don't know. Why are you?
That's a good question. I wasn't aware I was dragging anyone with me.
He tried to
Okay.
steal from you.
Okay, roll for execution.
And I guess you didn't want to have drama occur.
Got this one.
Well, that was
Trying
fun. He
to-
killed me.
Steal from me. Put it to work, maybe. I'm not from these parts.
Okay, so recruit. What's your name?
Who, me?
Little smaller one than big, tall, and handsome.
Okay, my name is Adnan Idwulf.
Okay. And she writes it down. Recruit. And about yourself. And she's pointing at you now. Win.
I will hand her my letter of introduction.
Okay. And so she opens your letter of introduction and reads it and recognizes what it's asking for. And do you want to go ahead and say what that's for? Do you want to share that with everybody?
Crafting guild. I am an armorer by trade.
You're an armorer by trade. Okay. She says, okay. I'll introduce you to our resident blacksmith, Scar, here at some point. So I guess you'll be joining the recruits here, right? And she also points over to the corner where we also see a halfling and a human. And Dave, why don't you go ahead and describe your character for us?
My character's name is Arkneth. You can also call him Ark, or it's a Karneth, but he prefers by Ark. He is a 6 foot tall ish human with silver eyes and brown shoulder length hair. Other than that, just sort of standing there whistling.
Just sort of standing there whistling. And Major, how about you go ahead and describe your character for us too?
Alright, my character is Shayna Hilltopper. She's a halfling barbarian. She is a housewife wearing some very light clothes and an apron. with a shield on her back and an axe, like using it as a kind of like crutch, like cane kind of dealio, with the blade towards the ground. She's got what is it? Blue eyes, I think I gave her. Yep, blue eyes. She's got light tan skin and she's got brown curly hair. She's about 3'3" and she weighs 60 pounds.
God, I just pushed her and she falls over.
I could punt her like.
He's a
No,
barbarian.
no. There are details you do not know about her character.
Insert maniacal laughter here. Haha.
Dear
Cut
goodness.
board for a shoe.
Oh my goodness. And she says, "All right, well, new recruits. I love new recruits. So, are you all ready to start something? Or do you want to hang around and maybe get to know the others? There's a couple who out on jobs, but there's a couple still around.
Do we get custom titles? If so, can mine be Chicken Chaser?
Chicken chaser, you chase
Yes! Mine's the Birding Maiden.
I just
My chicken is off limits to you, man.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My name's Riley. I'm the guildmaster here.
What was that name?
And you're a woman?
Riley. Her nickname is the Burning Maiden, her title. She's the guildmaster of this guild.
I should probably be writing stuff down.
That's why I brought this.
You said
Notepad.
the blacksmith's name was Scar.
The blacksmith's name is Scar. So yeah, guildmaster's name is Riley. Blacksmith's name is Scar.
Burning Maiden, eh?
Yeah, the Burning Maiden.
What
want to
missions?
know how she got that name.
I'll leave that to your own speculation for now.
She killed a dragon. Or she rides a dragon.
Or
We
maybe.
don't talk about
How do I
riding
pronounce your name
dragons.
again, the Major?
Pun?
Say what?
How do I pronounce Major as a character's name again?
Shayna.
Shayna. Thank you.
So Shaena.
Yes. Shayna Hilltopper. Oh,
Should
man.
have been Shayna knee chopper.
Knee chopper.
Dana comes
You
up
won't
with-
take any arrows there.
Won't have any.
Oh, dear.
Why didn't you dodge?
Why? Okay. So yeah, she basically she has something ready for you guys as recruits. She has a job ready for you to go and prove your worth to the guild.
What work is it?
And what do you do? Huh? What?
What work is it?
What work is it? I will tell you here shortly, as soon as this opens. Right here. So, she goes over to a board that you notice has a lot of parchment on it, and various things written on the parchment. And she takes one off and brings it over to you. And I pulled up the wrong thing.
Oh, you're not supposed to fight the CR20 Lich. That's the wrong one. I'm sorry. Where's my head just goes.
I just melt upon entering the room. No. She hands you one, and it's a notice from Gregory and Julianne Wilkins. It's about their daughter Mina, who has been sick for over a month, and they're offering payment to anyone who can cure her. The offer is 12 gold.
That's a lot of gold.
Does it describe the condition?
It does not. It just says she's sick, and they're asking for someone to help with the cure.
Where are they located?
Yeah. Riley responds, "Oh, they're up to the northeast. They're in a barn up there. I can point you on a little map here, quick." And she pulls out a town map and points to it.
Are there any like? Is there any information about the sickness? Is it contagious?
On the thing, no. Even Riley doesn't know. Quick recap.
We could go check it out.
Yes.
She said, yeah. If you do have any other questions, like if you need any help, just let me know. The only thing we don't offer recruits right now is just equipment and supplies. We will offer you information that is pertinent to the mission, though, to the task. So just come back with what you find, and I'll see how I can help you if you need it.
I think we should go and check this out ourselves.
I mean, obviously, because we don't have any information pertaining to what's going on
I agree.
at this very moment. That description's not just very helpful, is it?
No.
It's a job. All right, so you guys head on over there.
Yes.
Yep.
Where are we going on the map?
Let's see.
There's no way to
So-
zoom this in anymore.
You
It-
click it once.
If you
and
look
then-
at the handouts, do you know where those are? Handouts.
Yeah.
It is. I'm on the stream. It should be showing it right here. It is this house right here where my mouse is.
Handouts?
Mm-hmm. On our roll
I've
20.
used this website before.
But yeah, you'll see this big, almost 90-degree corner up there, kind of off on its own. It's the fat house just to the south of that.
There's no way to make it the background so you can actually show us better.
Not right now.
All right.
Or at least
Okay.
none that I could figure out just yet.
Oh, there we go.
That'll do for today.
For today. Whatever.
What? There's nothing we can do now for today.
Oh,
I'll
as
look
far
at-
as the map and okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look into it after.
Yeah, don't worry about it right now. Okay. Okay, so you get to the house. How do you approach?
I would like to look around, see what's in the house.
I'll knock on the door first.
Well,
I
you
thought
see
you
what
were
looks
in
like
the
a normal house. And you knock on the door. You hear some scuffling around inside, and a man answers, and I'll have to read his name again. Bloop. A man answers the door. He's a fairly normal-looking black hair, brown eyes. Just your standard worker. His name is Gregory. He says, "Hi.
Greetings,
What's the pleasure?"
Gregory. I am Wynn, Paladin of Bahamut. We have come from the guild about your daughter.
The guild? Which guild's that?
I forgot the name out of character.
The third line.
The
Third
third line.
Oh, okay. Yeah, come in. And so he motions you all inside.
I will duck while entering the door. So I'm assuming
You
it's
will
not built
duck.
for someone my size.
No, it's definitely not. You're 8 feet tall. That no.
Jaina can get in, no problems.
Oh yeah, you don't have any problem getting inside. I assume everybody goes in, or I keep
Yeah,
forgetting your name. Aired. Do you keep kind of scoping the place?
Yeah, I look for things like plants or anything that might contain poison that could have caused sickness.
Roll a nature check.
Let me find that.
Uh-oh.
I'm not answering that phone.
We didn't hear it, so you're fine.
I'm
Or at
nature
least I
check.
didn't. Mm-hmm. Basically, that is a D20 plus whatever the number is in that skill.
Is that it?
Did you just roll it? I'm in the wrong window. I'm good.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so you rolled a 3.
Actually, yeah.
You currently think that almost everything around the house is poisonous. Everything's suspicious. Every single plant, everything.
Oh, boy.
Everything looks suspicious. Like you might be getting a little itchy just looking at things.
Okay.
And the rest of you, you go inside, and he brings you to a room where their daughter, who is around the age of who's in her 20s, is just laying on a bed. She looks feverish, not too well, pale. Anything else you want to do? Do you want to take a closer look or
May I
anything
make
else?
a medicine check?
Yeah, you can make a medicine check.
Oh,
I'm gonna do that.
I
you
definitely
can-
saw the 16 on the dice.
I think you want to take the
I think it's the left
second
one.
number
The second
Yes.
number?
because it's the 16 plus 2.
Yeah, I saw the 16 roll, so we're gonna take the 16. Well, it's fairly obvious she's sick, and it's nothing you've encountered, though you suspect it might be a very slow acting poison of sorts. Yeah.
Okay, I'll expel a use
Because-
of my lay on hands.
You're gonna use your lay on hands. Does that expel poisons and such?
Yes, it does.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I don't think I have to roll anything. It just
you
says
don't?
that I have to expel a certain amount of uses for it.
Okay, you can go ahead and try.
As an action, you can touch a creature that draws power from the pool. Alternatively, you can spend 5 hit points from your pool of healing to cure the target of one disease or neutralize one poison affecting it.
Okay.
So it'd be 5 hit points from the 5 I have. So that'd be my 1 lay of hands for the day.
Okay. Well, you go ahead and use your lay on hands, but it does not look as if it helped at all. It looks like it's probably not a disease from what you gather just from that.
Can I examine the body for open cuts?
Can you come inside first?
I am inside.
He's still outside, just looking at the plants, just like, that might be it. That might be it. Guys.
Can I roll Arcana to see if it reflects any magical?
Sure, you can go ahead and do that.
Or it can. Oh Jesus Christ!
I saw an 18.
22 after my 2 bonuses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you get the strong feeling that there is something abnormal about this, something that has been almost created partially through magic, but has become natural. And that's the most you can ascertain from it from now. But TJ, you come in. Your character comes in, and you ask, what again?
If there's any cuts or kind of anything that might have become open and that could have gone infected, or perhaps something from poison.
Okay, so Mina's mother pipes up and says, no, she's been sick for a month, and there wasn't any sort of that. We did have a doctor come and look at her before, back when it started, and there was no sign of injury or anything of the sort.
Did it
What
get
happened?
worse after the doctor came?
Yes, it did.
It got worse after the doctor came.
What
It's
happened?
been continually getting worse, very slowly, but it has been getting worse.
What did she do before she got sick?
She went out doing her normal stuff. I mean, she's just a tailor. She just helps around here in town.
Just the
I mean, the only thing she did that was a little more odd than normal was she went to one of the taverns with several of her friends. That was it.
What are her friends' names?
Her friends' names are. I had to come up with this. Are Claire. Let me write this down too. Her names are Claire, Sylvia, Dwayne, and I don't have a writing utensil on my hand.
That's an odd name.
Dwayne. And,
Wait.
I know it's a very wide. I have stories about odd names. Mine was about to be Thor at one point.
Mine was gonna be Jane.
I look at everyone with an odd look of confusion.
And yeah, that's it. Those are the
That's
So
three.
great.
Claire, Sylvia, and Dwayne.
Claire, Sylvia, and Dwayne. I need to find somewhere to write
Is his
that.
last name Dibley? Is it Dwayne Dibley?
We don't know his last name.
I figured it'd be Johnson.
All right.
We
Since
haven't
she's a-
we haven't inquired as to their circumstances either.
When
Okay.
was the last time she worked?
A month ago.
A month ago. Is that the last
And
time
was-
she's held any of her dyes or threads and needles?
She tried for about a week, but nothing has ever really happened. No, it's not Dwayne Tiddlywinks. But no, she hasn't caused any sort of accidental injury or anything from her needles and such.
So was it a month ago that she went to the bar?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
That was the last time she did
Nothing.
anything remotely uncommon.
What was the bar's name?
The bar's name, I do have that. The bar's name was the Prancing Fawn.
Not the Prancing Pony.
Not the Prancing Pony, the Prancing Fawn.
Okay. I see you.
Uh-huh. Actually, I didn't even make that connection when I was making the name. It's like, oh, okay. Well, that just happened. Yeah, the Prancing Fawn.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
was the name of the tavern, and I mean, he's reputable. It's not a bad spot, but yeah.
All right. So party coterie. How about we check out the three friends and see if any of them are sick, and then perhaps go to the Prancing Fawn and talk to some peeps and see what's going on. Because if it's a poison and it happened around the time of going to the tavern, I posit that she's been poisoned
I would
If
actually
it
like.
was-
in a drink.
If it was a natural poison, I would have been able to expel it. I think there's something more at work here.
I would actually like to go directly to the tavern myself, while the rest of them head off and check out the friends.
Oh, well,
I'll come with
We have
you.
work to do.
you're splitting the party. First session, splitting the party. Good job.
I actually want to do a quick investigation of her workspace.
Of her workspace. Okay, so we're going to 3 different locations now. Okay, so who is going where? I am going to need to get a note thing out. Notepad. You are very useful in circumstances.
We're gonna have the big dragon guy go talk to the people. This is gonna go fantastic.
Akar is going to the tailor. Who is going to the tavern?
I believe it would be our
Abe-
thief and our halfling.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be Aird and
Shayna.
Shayna. Tavern. And then Win is you're going to go check out the friends?
Yeah, I can go. I will investigate the accomplices. The
accomplices.
yes.
All right. Well, who would like to go first?
I mean, mine shouldn't take horribly long.
Yeah, I
Only thing
probably
I'm
should go.
Okay, we'll go with Dave's then.
magical things.
All right. So Dave, you arrive at the tailor. I don't have a name for that yet. Guys. Okay.
The Taylor's fine.
Okay. There are a lot of
Taylor
things
is
in
named
this town.
Taylor.
Yeah, it's just a nearby tailor. It's not too far away.
We can call it the Swift.
The Swift? That's. I see what you did there.
It's adorable.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
shake that joke off.
We'll call it the Swift Needle.
Yeah. And just remember, if something breaks, you just gotta shake it off.
Oh God,
I already made that joke.
you're worse than me.
That's it. I'm done. I'm packing up my die. I'm leaving.
Okay.
Nobody liked
What
your
was
D20
this
anyway.
already?
You know, I
Roll
hear their,
initiative.
I hear their die is to die for.
Oh dear. Okay. So
Anyway.
you arrive at the Swift Needle, and the owner comes out rather quickly, as any good shop owner would. And they're like, "Hello, how can I help you? Oh, how are you doing?"
I am doing just fine, sir. I'm inquiring to.
He's already got a measuring tape out, and he's taking your.
I'm not here to shop, unfortunately,
Oh,
today.
oh, okay.
I'm inquiring about one of your workers that fell ill.
Mina.
Yes. She was poisoned about a month ago, or got sick about a month ago, I would say.
Poisoned. I
We're
know she
trying
got
to-
really sick, and she is still incredibly sick, but poisoned?
It's just a theory, but I just wanted to inspect her workstation.
Okay. It hasn't changed too much. I mean, just a few bits of cloth on there. I can take that off real quick. And he just directs you over there and takes it off and just removes it. And everything is as it was. I just put those on there and
Okay.
yes.
Are there any dyes or needles?
There are several needles. There are no dyes. Do you inquire about the dyes though?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. He lets you know that they often keep their dyes and such down in the cellar. And they often keep fabrics and stuff down there to dye.
Okay. Was there anything special she was working on that day?
Nothing in particular. It's just your normal alterations and such like that. Nothing out of the ordinary.
No special requests or anything for her work?
Well, I mean, we always get special requests
No,
here.
I mean, like, nobody requested her specifically.
No one requests her specifically at all.
Trying to think. Is there, amongst her, workstation, are there any notes or,
I mean, there's just
Can
some.
I do a search check?
Can you do? Yeah,
See
go
if-
ahead.
See if there's anything of
Yeah, so you want to search for anything that could be,
that could stand out, that looks out of place.
yeah. Yeah, go ahead and try that.
Okay. Search. I assume it's just going to be an intelligence check.
Search is based off wisdom.
Yeah,
Is
it
it-
should
oh,
be
it's a
just a
wisdom
search
check.
check.
It's
Investigation. I believe.
perception. Perception or
perception.
investigation, depending on what a foot would want you to do.
This would probably be since you're just looking at around, it would probably just be perception.
Gotcha.
Wow, you are rolling high there.
I am.
He rolled a 19. I saw the die. Okay, well, you look around, and it all looks like your general tailor shop stuff. Nothing specifically out of the ordinary, other than just a few things she brought from home that would just otherwise just remind her of home while she's at work. But as far as anything pertaining as to what you're investigating, as far as you are aware, there are none
Okay.
in her little
Okay.
workstation area. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to check out the dies real quick.
Okay. So he takes you downstairs. It's rather cold down there, and there are several various things being dyed, just laying there. And yeah. It
Okay, I'm
looks
gonna-
like a dying room.
Yeah, Was there a murder there?
There's murder.
Not yet.
It's a dying room. but-
Sinister plans.
I feel like I'm spinning my wheels here. Okay, I thank him and leave.
Okay. And he says,
Because
"Well, if you do ever need anything, just let me know."
Will do.
Ding,
I
ding.
guess.
All right, who's gonna go
God,
next?
Desperate man for.
I guess we'll go next at the tavern.
You missed the jaw labeled poison right in the middle of. No, you didn't. You didn't miss anything. All right, so who wants to go next?
That's what the GM would want to say to keep you.
A likely story indeed.
I like this story. Oh, that's just our.
Wow.
That's just our special, really bright green dye. Don't worry about the acidic smells coming from it or the bubbling.
Could I drink it?
All right, so are we heading over to the Friends or the Tavern?
I have a feeling the friend stuff isn't going to take long, considering you didn't even have names for them.
That's out of character.
I have names now.
Yeah, and
Okay.
one's called Dwayne Dibley.
Okay, so you oh, there's things happening.
Uh-oh.
What?
Sorry, I had someone at my
Yeah, no
at my
worries.
door.
So basically, you going off the information that you were given by the parents, you go to each, and it doesn't look like they're all sick. No, they're generally fine. Nothing
Anything
really happened.
interesting happen at the
And
tavern
they
that
are,
night?
huh?
Anything interesting happened at the tavern that night?
Other than her being hit on by someone, no, not really. But
Someone? Can I have a description, name?
name is Gerald, and he is just your town drunk. It's just a normal thing for him.
Would he be at the tavern then, I'd assume, right now?
More than likely. That's the only thing out of the normal that happened. I mean, we all had different food and everything, and
What did she eat?
which she had some kind of stew that night.
Did any of you have the stew at all?
No, we all had something different.
Did anyone else have the stew that you noticed?
Not that we could tell. I mean, it was a fairly busy place, so yeah. As long as you aren't going there at night, you should be fine. Just
What happens at night?
it gets rowdy. There's a lot of people. Not that kind of rowdy.
I can handle myself. I appreciate the concern.
Yeah. But let us know if there's anything else we can do. That's just general consensus you get from all.
Very well.
All right, so I guess you head over to the tavern, and those two are already there.
So he hasn't caught up with us.
No, because he went to go visit the friends, and
All
he's
right.
got.
No.
And
He had
we
3
wouldn't-
places to visit.
we also wouldn't have the information that he just got.
No,
That's what I'm asking, basically.
Okay.
no, you would
Just
not
double
have that
check.
information.
So,
Alright.
walking in, I'd like to take a look for anything that might be out of the ordinary, that might indicate some sort of thieves or assassins guild.
What would a woman that tailors...
It's a tavern.
We're at the tavern.
Let's play a fantastic new game, Jumping to Conclusions.
Roll a perception check.
Hey!
Roll a
Hey,
perception
it's
check. I want to see this.
Well, in Skyrim, there's a tavern that has the Thieves Guild in it.
You're, from my knowledge, that's usually where you'd go to.
Okay, I didn't
find
see
out
a
about
die
this.
roll.
the
So
hell?
we're gonna go at the left.
Yeah, the rest, most of the other ones, the one that's actually been rolled has been the one on the right. Yeah.
The 17, the 22, that's all been on the right side. I do not know why it's spitting out a...
Yeah, I don't know why the thing is. Okay, so we're gonna take the right one. No, you don't have any indication as to there being a thieves or assassins guild.
So that's reassuring.
Of course, course,
there-
logically speaking, if they were there, you probably just wouldn't be able to spot them in the open either.
And ninjas. Ninjas with the poisoned, like, morning star.
Speaking
They
of
just
ninjas.
shurikened it into her stew.
So
Well-
or they just take a fishing line and just drop it slowly down into.
Well, do you know that there was that post on Imager where the kids were like lowering a Cheeto on a piece of twine down a hole through the floor of their classroom to try and communicate with the classroom below them.
Oh dear.
So that could have happened. Could have happened.
Major.
You don't know.
Major.
Yes.
Oh.
Alright, Shayna shall walk up to the barkeep and be like, "Hey, barkeep." My Irish accent is really bad.
Yeah, barkeep.
Oh my god.
Hey, barkeep. I'll take a drink and also, do you know a lass called Mina?
And the barkeep responds, and she. And what were you getting again? If you were getting something,
A beer.
a beer. Okay, so she brings a beer out to you, and she says, "Oh, you're talking about Mina. She doesn't come too often. I saw her about a month ago. Here, she's sick."
I ask, who did she hear it from?
Are you inside, or are you still searching around?
I'm inside, damn it! I said I went inside and searched.
Okay, and what was the question again?
Who did she hear this information from?
That she was sick.
Yeah.
Well, it's a fairly small town.
Word spreads quickly, much like infectious diseases.
Word spreads around in a small town.
The word spreads around in a small town.
Just curious.
I heard Cheerios. What? Or just
I
curious?
did not know bars sold Cheerios.
Hey, this bar sells a lot of stuff. The Prancing Fawn, yeah, lots of food, lots of drink.
Was the barkeep, was the bar wench, whoever the fuck she is, did she, was she in the locale, was she, like, serving at the time that Mina was there last?
Around a month ago? I mean, I'm always here in some capacity. This place is also my home to an extent. Yeah, I was on call at that point. Yeah, I was here. Yeah.
Does she know what Mina was doing at the tavern? Like, did she eat or drink anything? Who was she with?
Oh, I mean, whenever she comes here, which is on a very rare occasion, they come here more often than her. She just came with her friends. It's an odd thing to happen to her, but not on occasion in the tavern here. But our town drunk, he just hit on her like he does every single night when he gets drunk. He hits on somebody. Yeah.
Did she eat or drink anything?
She had. Oh, what did we have that night? It was
Was it like a special?
I think it was a stew or something.
Mm.
Yeah, just a normal venison stew that we have around here.
Right. Did anybody else purchase the stew at the night?
Well, that was a month ago. I'm having a hard enough time remembering just this.
Do you not keep records of this?
Our regular venison stew. I mean, lots of people have it. I mean,
Okay.
we tend to, when it starts getting a bit old, we just go and feed the dogs and such, and the dogs and the pigs, and it's nothing out of the ordinary. Our local hunters just go and whatever they don't use, they give to us, or And yeah, they often do that just as a means of income.
Where is the town? Is the town drunk in the locale right now?
He's always here.
Okay. All right. Erdnund Erdwer.
It's Norwegian.
Leapers and hinder, dinder, dinder.
One of those names.
Just call me Dundee for like it.
Crocodile
Okay,
Dundee.
Dunderhead. Dunderhead, do you have anything you want to ask the bar wench?
Bar wench.
Keep.
Bar wench.
Tavern keep.
Tavern wench.
This is a very politically correct town. We don't use the term wench around here, sir.
Did you hear of any?
Aggressive town.
Did you hear of anyone else getting sick since Everett and her?
There have been other reports of people getting sick, but none from around that time, and all of theirs have been related to various bites and such.
All right.
Well, there have been some wolves going around that are a bit odd looking. That, yeah, the hunters have reported. And I guess some of them bit some of the dogs, which might have bit, and some of the strays might have bit some people. I don't know. Animal bites causing sickness.
Pretty par for the course, really.
Yeah, just normal.
How much money do I have?
How much money
Do I
do
have
you have? I don't know
money?
how much money you have.
I
Check
don't
your
know how much
character
money.
sheet.
My character sheet says nothing about
Roll.
money.
Roll 3d6 and multiply by 10.
Roll 3d6.
And multiply by 10.
So
So just roll 3d6 and then add a 0 on the end. You have 100 gold.
Yay! I have 100 gold. That's a lot of gold. Okay.
It's
so-
accumulated over time.
I stole my husband's coffers before I left for this adventure.
Exactly.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, 100 gold on the floor.
Hey, mine.
Okay, I'm the
Right
richest.
next to his
barbarian.
legs.
Can I ask the tavern wench if there is an apothecary in the town?
Good word. Another word.
There is an apothecary, although he hasn't been able to do too much.
Okay.
Um,
Has he inspected the lady?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, he takes care of everything here in
Okay.
town.
All
So
right.
he's considered the doctor.
Yeah, he's basically considered the doctor.
We'll have to talk to him at some point. Can we head over to Gerald?
The drunk.
Gerald
Yep.
the drunk.
I mean, he's just over there. I've never been drunk. I've never seen anyone drunk. So if I do anything that's off kilter, I don't know. But he's just over there, just kind of in a haze, doing his normal thing, kind of asleep. About just his eyes are kind of open. Just like, me.
God, I don't think he's gonna be able to remember what he did 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, probably not. Can we check him?
For lice?
Oh, there's
Like,
plenty of lice. They're just flying off him like fleas.
Oh, yuck.
No, they're not.
TJ, can you like run a perception? Like, can you like frisk him?
A sure thing. That would be a perception or investigation.
That would be an investigation. I mean, what are we trying to do here? What is exactly what we're trying to do?
I want to frisk him and see like if he's got any money, because I want more money. And being the town drunk, he's got to afford the alcohol somehow, so he's probably loaded.
It's a good
And-
thing the paladin's not in the room.
So I'm gonna roll sleight of hands and investigation. Got it.
So, I think
And-
this would be a more sleight of hand if you want to do it stealthily.
But also to see
He won't
if he's
notice.
got like any kind of you know, item on him that could be, like, you know, some like date rape drug or something.
You rolled a
Foot.
13. He,
Hey, Foot.
huh? What?
What are all the bonuses after that? Is that just...
On the number?
Yes.
I have no idea.
Because I think it's set up wrong. There should only be a plus whatever for his modifier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's weird.
It's well, it is D&D 5. I think this is the first time you used the 5th edition.
No, but I also...
No,
know
it's
rules
the
for it.
in thing here.
What it looks like to me is it looks like it's because it says rolling d20 plus one of those is probably his skill, his actual stat, like
Oh,
the
okay.
attribute bonus. Then the second number is probably another
Oh.
bonus that he
Oh,
has,
I know.
and then the last one's probably miscellaneous modifier.
Okay.
One of them, it seems to be one of them is the
Oh,
the first
I
one is a
see.
saving throw, and the second one's the actual check.
I
Oh.
see what's happening. Yeah, one's
No,
the
it's only
actual throw
twice.
and the other is various things that you add.
Okay.
Like-
Cool.
So yeah.
Because I noticed the first one is a +7, which happens to be my saving throw, or no, a step 7 would a modifier of 7, which happens to be my saving throw, while the second one is a 5, which is not my saving throw. I don't know why, but
Okay, well, since it's on the right, and so far everything I've seen roll on here has been on the right, we'll just go with your 13 here. So, yeah, you start to try and pick his pockets and search around very carefully. He does manage to slip his hand down a little bit, barely missing yours, but he's relatively asleep. You don't really find too much. You find about 15 copper and nothing else really.
Hmm.
I'm gonna hand Major the copper.
All
Yes,
15
you
copper. You essentially just
Get
made this man
out!
broke.
No, you keep the copper. That's all right. We don't know how much money you have.
I have
Um,
30.
I'm
Gold.
rich. I'm richer than you. I'm like the aristocracy of this party.
The aristocracy.
Ah, yes.
You don't know what's in my bag.
No.
Now I see how
The
Lindsay got
bougiest.
caught
Mm-hmm.
The bougiest
Really
of D&D
easily.
campaign.
Oh my.
Okay. Right. So, there's nothing else that we can really do here, I don't think. So, should we... What I kind of want to do is I kind of want to go back to Mina's place, take a cut of one of those, like take a sprig of one of the, like, plants that was, like, that we got that check for, and it was, like, everything is suspect. Let's take, like, a cut, like, from one
Well,
of those plants.
you also
and take it-
realize he majorly failed that roll.
He did?
I fucked up on Sleight of
You're
Hand.
the thief! You're the thief!
He rolled a 4 on that check. So he thought everything was poisonous to the point that he got kind of paranoid and started
Oh, that-
scratching himself.
Oh, that one. I thought you meant the
Oh,
Sleight
that
of
one.
Hands.
Meaning he
Yeah.
has no idea if anything's going on.
Alright, okay. I didn't.
There- You made me think I screwed up Sleight of Hands.
you almost botched it.
You almost botched your sleight of hand. You're literally 1 above.
What you
Alright.
did botch was you thought the 4-leaf clover was somehow poisonous.
Uh-huh. Yes, exactly.
Hey,
That is
Okay. You
exactly
you don't know what could
happened.
be in those leaves.
Alright.
All right, so what do you guys
Except
do
you're
now?
not here for me to yell at you for.
What do you want to do? Aired.
I guess we'll take a look at the person and then take a look at that. Go check out the apothecary after we meet up with everyone else.
What person?
Apothecary.
Check out the person and then go to the
The
apothecary.
girl.
Or check out the person. Why are we going back to Mina?
I thought you wanted to get something off her.
Yeah, but now I don't because now I know that you failed your nature check. God damn it! You were meant to not fail that.
Technically, you knowing that is meta.
Yeah, but I've
The only is, though,
character.
if you tell her that everything's poisonous, she's just gonna think you're a lunatic.
Everything poisonous.
Everything's poisonous.
And she's basically like, well, if everything's poisonous, then why is only a couple of people sick, and her being the most sick?
Unlike you, who's like, oh my god, they could all be infected.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe she made a special tea.
Stop laughing at me.
Okay, let's waddle over to the apothecary.
All right.
But wait,
Actually, no.
Let's wait for the big dragon.
Yeah,
You gonna wait for
his
this dragon
name's
dude?
Wen. God damn it.
Win. There we go.
All right, so you guys are gonna go on over and head on over to Willis the apothecary. But before we get there, we do need to take a break. Guys, thanks for being here. It means a lot, and we will be back shortly.